most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Shaw, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Together
therapist.
we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
I've been pumping this up for a while, Brad. Today we're talking about the one simple thing everyone should do to decrease stress and improve sleep. Plus, we're doing a giveaway.
The giveaway,
It's
that's
all
something
together.
new.
So this is something I've been pondering a while, Brad,
Uh-huh.
and I truly believe it is something that everybody should incorporate in their life.
Sure.
But if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. That was quite a nice entry there, Brad. We're always doing a giveaway. This week we are giving away a Sleepovation mattress. Very cool. This is not the full mattress. This is just a sample of it.
There you go.
You can also find the contest if you go to Facebook. It'll be pinned to the top of the page. If you want a short version of us, go to Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. So just real quickly about the mattress. It's got 700 individual mattresses. It's got air channels. It's awesome. Mike, one of our cameramen, was saying the other day that we allowed him to have one, remember? Yeah. It's the first time he's been able to sleep on his back.
Right. And
without
I can concur with that. I love sleeping on my back now. I'm happy. I'm a happy person.
All right. We're also giving away a couple pillows. Let me move this out of the way, Brad. These pillows actually also have springs in them, but you don't feel them.
No, you're
It's
really
really cool.
This is what the full one looks like.
Yep. So, all right, let's get to work, Brad.
I'm grateful, Bob.
Timber.
I'm very grateful.
Grateful for what?
My mattress.
Oh, okay. All right. So, people are obviously dealing with a lot of stress nowadays, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of times people have a lot of trouble sleeping, and this can help with both of them. We're just talking about learning proper breathing. A lot of times when people are stressed, the first thing that happens is their breathing shallows out.
Right.
I've seen this in people who have been stressed. Their breaths become short and rapid, and it makes you feel even more anxious then.
Well, you're not getting the blood or the oxygen and the carbon dioxide exchange. You know, everything, it starts to compound.
Yeah, and it zaps your energy
Right.
even level. So you need to learn how to breathe correctly. So we're going to show you 2 breathing exercises. Throw them into your day. You can do them while you're driving. I do it all the time when I'm driving. I've done it at night when I've had trouble sleeping.
Sure.
It's definitely helped with that too. So it's kind of the answer for everything, right, Brad?
Yes, and you really need to, practice it a little bit. Don't just do it once. And as you get better with it, like anything, it starts to flow and becomes part of your world.
Yeah, just as a general overall statement, you're going to breathe in through the nose. And when you breathe in, you're supposed to be expanding your diaphragm. A lot of people think when you breathe in, your chest expands. That's wrong.
Right.
What you want to do is breathe in, let your abdomen expand.
I mean, your chest does expand and your ribs do, but you don't want to tighten here. You want to let the stomach go along with it. And so
sometimes people have a better time trying it first laying down and working on it. And sometimes they even put a little teddy bear or something here that they try to make raise. So
I've never did the teddy bear, but I just watch it go around.
Yeah, you can just feel. You can put
your
your
hands there.
Yeah.
That's a good tactile way.
So into the nose, expand the abdomen, then out through the mouth, which we often recommend pursed breathing. It's like you're trying to blow out a candle.
I don't like pursed breathing myself.
Don't you?
I like the throat one.
Oh, throat. Tell us about it.
I learned it in Aikido, which is a Japanese form.
Tell us about it, Brad.
Nothing wrong with pursed breathing at all, except for when I do that, I tighten my lips up, which makes me feel like I'm getting a little tense. So if I restrict the air with my throat, and actually used to make that noise, everyone in class would make this.
Sure.
And it was very calming, actually. But it's your option, of course.
And that's the thing, too. When you're breathing in the air, think I'm breathing in peace and calm, and that when you're breathing out stress and tension. Whatever visually works for you.
Right, you're breathing in energy, which is oxygen, which you literally are. You have to have oxygen to create energy. Breathing out carbon dioxide, which is waste product of your muscles. Get rid of it.
Yeah, whatever visual thing works for you, use it.
In with the good, out with the bad.
Right. So let's talk about 4-7-8 first. This is one of the common ones, very widespread, I would say. So you're going to breathe in for 4.
For what?
4 seconds.
Okay.
Hold for 7. This is where you hold for 7, and then you're going to breathe out for 8. Very simple to do. Where they came up with these numbers, I don't know. Brad, do you know how they came up with these numbers?
No, I don't, but I know 4, 7, 8 is the 7 and the 8 are a little bit too long for me, so I tend more to go towards the next one.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about another version. And again, there's no limit to how often you can do these. You know, where I became a real big believer in breathing, Brad, was my wife. We've had 3 children. The first child, I don't know what was going on. We didn't know what we were doing, and we didn't do any of the Lamaze classes or anything. We just like showed up.
Jump in the emergency
Yeah.
room. We are
And
here.
my wife had so much pain. I mean,
Yeah.
it was awful. Second one, we went through the last classes, and learned the breathing. Oh my God. It was night and day.
You felt a lot better.
I felt a lot better, but she felt a lot better, more
Yeah.
importantly. So next one this is the one that special forces, a lot of the, I don't know, Green Beret. I don't know who use it, but they're trying to,
I'm not even sure if there's a Green Beret officially anymore, but
isn't there?
I'm not sure. There might be, but I just
How about Navy SEALs?
a guy contacted us, commented just this morning.
Oh,
I
did
read
he?
it, and he said, because he's on our video at this, he said, well, you know, they have that breathing, but the real reason we fall asleep fast is because we're so damn tired.
Sure, yeah, right.
We're working all day.
But I thought I had heard they use it before missions, too.
Right, so you
Like,
can relax the
right,
body
yeah.
and think clearly.
Right. So 4 squared. So with that one, what you're going to do is breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4,
Oops.
out for 4, and then hold again for 4.
Can you hear that, Liz?
So basically, you're making a square. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4 more.
And I think you'll find after you practice this not very long, you won't have to count the 4 if you don't want to. Or you'll find your rhythm, and it just becomes a natural.
Yeah,
way.
and what they say on 4 squared, they are not tied to the 4 seconds. They say if you want to go 5 seconds, go 5 seconds. You want to go 6 seconds, go 6 seconds.
Which makes sense.
Which
Body
does.
size and all kinds of different
But
reasons.
really give this a try. I people who have anxiety attacks, and I think this, you can stave some of that off
Right.
if you keep your anxiety levels at a level where it's manageable.
And your self-defense, your self-defense.
Oh, immunity.
Your immune system
Yeah.
does much better when you relax.
Yes. Yep. And you want to keep that as strong as possible during these trying times. So, anything else, Brad?
We're done?
Yeah, I don't care. Do you
I
have
was
anything
gonna
else?
throw something else in
Go
there.
ahead, let's hear it.
No, I can't remember what it was. Well, I'm under the gun here.
Breathe. Okay, remember, Brad and I are not just pretty.
We're pretty ugly.
No, we're pretty handy
that's right.
and helpful. So
There you
make sure you
go.
subscribe to
I haven't
us.
said that one for a long time.
Yeah.